So, firefighters on the front line of Lahaina, Hawaii, were telling harrowing stories watching their own town burn while the water ran out. They were forced to flee. Stories are coming out through union leaders are trying to make sure that they have continued support they need. So, Hawaiian Firefighters Association President Bobby Lee said he and two executives of the International Union toured Lahaina and met with Maui firefighters Sunday. So, he was quoted as saying, "Our resources were pretty much overwhelmed." Officials said the firefighters described the wind-driven fires bearing down Lahaina as being like a blowtorch, with 25 to 30 firefighters staring down the flames as their hydrants went dry. It's unclear what made the hydrants run dry. Hawaiian Governor Josh Green said Monday will be part of a state attorney general's investigation. Frank Lima, the secretary treasurer of the International Association of Firefighters, described the nightmare scenario for the firefighters on the ground fighting fires for their lives. Getting overrun and trying to have a captain that they were trying to get out of a burn center. Hydrants aren't working, and that's no different from cops being in a gunfight without their bullets, they described. So, there was a lot of talk about, direct energy weapons causing those fires. The couple of videos, seeing where you see a laser light flashing and then stuff catching on fire.
I have a different theory.
Oh.
It's
Well,
God being angry about the Porsches.
Light, I smite you!
Whoa.
well, here's the thing. These globalists, Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos, Lady Gaga, Ellison, Julia Roberts, Will Smith, Bill Gates, and Jim Carrey, they all had properties in Maui, but their properties weren't damaged by the fires. Isn't that a coincidence?
Yeah, it's had to be on the other side of the road or whatever.
You guys ever been to Lahaina before?
No, I've only been to Waikiki and like Pearl Harbor, that area, but I haven't been to the other areas.
I've been twice in the last 10 years, and all I'm going to say, I loved Lahaina to death, but that whole town was an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I also heard, I forget who I was talking to. They told me that 2 years ago, the World Economic Forum had said that they wanted to turn the island into one of their first experimental super cities.
Yeah, they're smart cities or 15-minute cities. I got a buddy who owns two houses there. I worked with a guy who had like a $450,000 home, and then he was saying that like you can tell how good the Japanese economy doing is how close to the mainland they stick. So once they started selling off properties and retreating closer to the homeland, there was a bunch of property pop coming up cheap relatively. So he and his other buddies are trying to buy extra homes to turn into their own timeshares to rent out to people. And then Disney was trying to buy up a lot of properties too. And then now that everything's pretty much burnt to nothingness, they said all these realtors are calling these people asking for their empty lots now.
Damn.
Yeah,
So,
Well,
to me, it sounds like a land grab.
yeah it does.
Oy vey, shut it
100%.
down.
yeah, but I also feel like that it's. I also feel like some of it was done on purpose just to push the global warming thing more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
well,
buying the global warming bullshit.
well, I think there's a lot of land management and infrastructure being neglected so that the Democrats can keep seizing power by declaring emergencies.
See, when I was there, it was insane because the last day we were there, I kid you not, they had a power line go down. Guess how long that made traffic last?
A day?
3 hours we were stuck in traffic.
Jesus.
Damn.
There's only one 2-lane highways that goes around the island near Lahaina, so when that all went down, I just knew that it was going to be bad. You can't get out. And we were going maybe 10 miles down the road, if that.
Oh, shit. Is it just quicker to walk around than take vehicles in?
Yeah.
Mhm.